Well, hello, my lovely viewers. I hope all is going well on your end. So, video time, obviously. That's why I'm here, to make a video. So, weather is nice. I have the day off. So, I am slightly feeling better. Woo hoo. Finally. Finally, can get caught up on some things. So, what I'm here to talk about is Fuller House. Yep. So we've been hearing about this. Actually, I know at least one or two people who didn't know it was coming, but yeah, I saw it everywhere. Just like people talking about it online. There was magazines and stuff talking about it coming and everything, and you know I watched Full House as a kid, so I was really curious as to how this was going to come out. Fuller House basically is a spin-off from Full House. So, and it's a Netflix original basically. It's only on Netflix as far as I know. So, I didn't watch it when it came on right away. I watched it a little while after, and I spent a couple of days watching the season. There's only one season right now. Have they put up more? I'll have to go back and check that. No. Well, they want to put up a second season just yet. But I heard they were renewed, or not renewed, but well, yeah, they're gonna be doing a second season. I am so lost for words right now. But um, it's it's a decent show. If you can get past like the first 10 minutes or so, or the first episode, the show it's pretty good. It's cute, and the older characters from the original show kind of show up a little bit more than I thought they would, because from what I remember in the credits, they're kind of marked as guest stars, but they did actually show up a lot more, like I said, than I thought they were going to. So let's get on with what this show is about exactly, other than it being a Full House spinoff. So the excuse me, the show revolves around DJ. She is an adult now with three young boys. And her husband has passed away. He was a fireman, and he basically died doing his job. There are kind of, I guess, eye roll moments within this show, just starting with that point there. I know it's a Full House spinoff, and it just, I don't know. Her mom dies in the original show, and her father is left to raise his three daughters. Now she's grown up, her husband dies, and she's left to raise three sons. I mean, come on, people. I get that it can make for a good show and everything, but I would not want to be in the Tanner family. Like, if shows came to life, as warm and fuzzy as the original was and everything, and it was a good show, I would not pick them. I would not pick that family to be in, because they're obviously cursed or something. I don't know. And I'm not the only one who's brought up that point. And so her father is going to, if I remember right, sell the house, and they're all going to go on with their lives, basically. It's like for the first episode, they brought everyone back except for the Olsen twins, so Michelle is not in this at all. She wasn't in this season at all. So basically, the first few minutes of the first episode has everyone just popping up, and then you have the audience reaction and everything. So I get that it was something special that they were bringing all the old characters and everything back, and they found a good way to kind of do that. I had nothing against that. It was kind of like basically a family reunion in a way before he decided to sell the house. You have Uncle Jesse and Aunt Becky, which are still pretty awesome characters. They haven't really changed much. No one's really changed much. It's just that the younger ones kind of matured and now have kids and careers and stuff. So I like the fact that they kept their personality from the original, just kind of matured them. So yeah, he's got his music, and then Becky and Danny, they still do the news thing. The two twins are grown up and in college. You have Stephanie, who is in music now and is traveling the world. DJ she works at a pet clinic, and of course, like I said, she has her 3 boys. So yeah, I really like the fact that they have personality. They all have their own careers and their lives and everything, so it just makes the show more interesting. But here's where some of the problems come in. First of all, I wouldn't call it direct bashing, but some of the comments about Michelle / the Olsen twins throughout the show and in the episode, even though they were kind of few and far apart and everything, I just found them kind of unnecessary. It's like, yeah, I get that the show kind of made them in a way and started their fame, but they also started as infants, so it's not like they had too much of a choice going into this, whereas the others kind of did. More so than they would have. Yeah, they kind of take pop shots a little bit at Michelle as a character, but then they actually took one sort of kind of at the Olsen twins themselves. Now, while this is a little bit more mature, slightly, it's still basically a family show like the original Full House, so it's not like there's inappropriate or swearing or anything in those, but it's just the way they do it. You know they're doing it to kind of take the shot at them, or it kind of just comes off that way. And it could really just be all in good humor and everything, just be for fun. And we really don't know what the Olsen twins themselves think of this, or if they knew anything beforehand. So we really just can't jump the gun and just be all hating on Fuller House basically for this. But the comment about their clothing prices being so high they don't have to act anymore, I don't know. It's just, like I said, it's not horrible. It's not going to ruin the show. There's no bad words, but I just felt it was kind of unnecessary. Once or twice, maybe, but I don't know. It just kind of got old after a while. And just the fact that it's kind of set up in the same way as the original. Um, Going back to what I was saying before, he was going to sell the house, but then they hear DJ crying on the baby monitor about how she's not, how she doesn't know how she's going to handle all this because, her husband died. And she's going to have to, find a place to live. And she's has to raise these 3 young boys on her own and everything. And which, that part is kind of realistic. I'm a single parent, and I'm lucky enough to have help and everything. And I mean, just even full families in general have struggles and everything. And sometimes things are hard, and you just can't be strong all the time on your own. And so that's kind of realistic in a way that sometimes you just feel like everything is coming down on you. So that part I can see, because that does happen and everything. And so what happens is that they all decide that they are not going to go back to LA or wherever they were. They're going to stay here, or not here, but they're going to stay in the house and help DJ raise the boys. Well, then Stephanie steps in and says, "No, you guys have done this for us. It's my time to step up," and that she is going to help her sister. Then Kimmy steps in and basically says the same thing. Now, Kimmy actually has a daughter. She has a business, and she's almost divorced. So I like the fact that they gave her own story within the show too, and she wasn't just a side character. The 3 boys are very cute, and they also have their own personalities, much like the girls had in the original show. And now Kimmy's daughter is also living with them because Kimmy, of course, moved in. So you have Stephanie the sister, and then Kimmy the friend. So there goes the 3 adult figures in the house, except they are female adult figures, and now 3 male children and 1 female child. So it's a little bit mixed up, but it's basically the same scenario. So that I thought was, it's kind of repeating. But the show itself is pretty decent. I like the episodes. It's more modern and everything, of course, because it's 2016. I think it fits for today and everything. And I like the fact that they kind of mix things up a little bit, but still have some familiar things. It's just, like I said, it was good. It was decent. I will probably watch the 2nd season. If you were a fan of Full House, years ago and everything, I think you'll like this one. It's not as good as it was hyped up to be, but it's not the worst thing out there either. It's not fantastic, but it's worth the watch. It's entertaining, it's fun, it's cute, and that's basically it. I'd say if you like the original show, to give it a chance. Get past the first few minutes, because I didn't think they were the best, but I'm kind of glad I kept watching because they were some really good episodes and everything. Yeah. So, that basically is my thoughts on Fuller House. If you've seen it, tell me what you think, and I will see you later. Thank you for watching.